So you selected your AFSC. So you knew, did you know you wanted to do what you're doing now? Like before you came in, where you're like, this is the job I want?
Yeah. So when I was like looking at all the jobs, and there are way more jobs than I've ever like thought the military would provide and stuff. I was like, when I kind of was looking at special warfare, I was looking at like the 4 main ones and stuff. It seemed like special reconnaissance like seemed the most interesting to me. And that's what I went off. Basically, it was like, this seems the most interesting. Like,
yeah,
I do have a little bit of an anat and phys background from my degree, but I don't know like anything medicine or anything like that. And so pararescue might have been a second for me. But yeah, by the end of it, I'd say like special reconnaissance really spoke to me the most.
That's awesome. And then in SWIC, you actually get to declare. So you had plenty of time to have briefings and you had interactions with cadre. And then finally they were like, okay, what do you want to be assessed for? And you got to say, all right, SR is my heat and I'm going to go forward. How did that process work? Because we get a lot of DMs are like, oh, I'm not going to get the job I want. I have never heard a single story of somebody saying, I want to be whatever. I want to be a PJ, going through and putting out and doing well, and then having the cadre go, nope, sorry, you're going to do something else. What's your experience with that?
Yeah, so you actually do get to put your preferences, and it's not just your top one. You get to rank them. So
okay,
I'm pretty sure like my first ever one, I did SR at the top, and then PJ second, CCT, and then TAC-P. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what I stuck with for most of it. And every time you get to like have a professional development session, you're like, oh, okay, that one sounds awesome. But I was just like,
were a lot of your classmates changing? Like, would they go to those professional development sessions? They'd be like, no, it turns out I want to be a controller.
During SWIC, yeah, like it seemed like a lot of people would switch and whatnot. And sometimes like the pool has to do with something with that, but a lot of like the stories they tell and like just how they conduct, like what they say during those professional development sessions is like, okay, yeah, that really speaks to me. That sounds a lot cooler or a lot better.
Nice. Dude, that is so much better. When I went to basic training, no kidding, they put us in a room. A dude walked in, wheeled in like a big TV with a VCR, and it had like a ratchet strap on it. Like, no kidding, wheeled it in and played. It was a cool guy video of dudes jumping and stuff. And it was like, yeah, this is pararescue indoc. Anybody want to try? And you would like raise your hand, and that was it. That's essentially what we got. And then like you just randomly go to the pool on a Saturday and take a pass test. And if you passed, they'd be like, all right, tight, you're in. Like that was as much input as we had before day one of indoc. So to see how far it's come with SWIC, it's amazing. Like I've been in those spaces a ton of times. Man, there's float tanks. There's every piece of workout equipment. There's a piece of workout equipment you didn't even know existed, and it'll cause you pain. You'll be like, this is the worst thing on the face of the planet. Yeah. But the campus down there it's growing. We have smart, ex NFL athletes, world class strength and conditioning coaches, world class running coaches. We're obviously good friends with Taylor Starch, and he's done a ton for that place, and they just continue to get better. Like seeing even where it's come, now is amazing. So yeah, props to SWIC and everything they're doing down there.